Because we got Tom Brady that just signed with the Bucs, right?
Yeah.
First, what's your reaction to that? Because we're going to get right into what I really want to talk about.
Really?
Yeah. So first, what's your reaction, man, to Tom going to the Bucs?
It was a good move for him.
You liked it a lot?
Do I like it? I mean, I don't know if I like it. I like it for him.
Why you like it for him?
I just think it's a good move. I think it's a smart move. His roster's a lot better than I think where he could have signed other places.
Got some receivers.
Yeah, definitely.
They got some dogs.
And outside, OJ Howard's been hurt, but he definitely has a lot of potential.
Absolutely, he can ball.
And then Brate's a pretty decent second tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing crazy, but whatever. And they're probably going to draft a running back, I'm assuming. So that's going to be a decent lineup for him. And I'm sure they're going to get someone in free agency here. Someone's going to sign there for
I'm excited.
You're excited?
What?
What do you mean? I didn't think you were a Brady guy.
Why would you think that?
Because you ripped on him all last year.
No,
as I was trying to tell you, he's still top five.
I was a realist when I said last year Russell Wilson was better than Tom Brady. That's called being a realist. But we don't have realist conversation with you because you're going to say Brady is not better than Ben Roethlisberger. And that's where we're always going to have this disconnect. So for me,
listen,
I don't want to hear any of this. You're not a Brady guy. You're not a this guy. I'm just a realist. I love a lot of these dudes. Competed against them, like know someone personally. But for me, I just like to just call it like I said. Like, hey, if I'm watching tape and I'm seeing certain things transpiring here and it's not transpiring here, I'm going to say that. I'm not going to just say, well, you know, I love this guy so much that I'm blind to all of that.
That's what I mean. It wasn't Brady's fault, though.
Whatever you say, man.
That's all I was saying. I was saying he was still top five. I can't remember what you said about that.
I simply said, who's better this year? I think this past year. And I said Russell Wilson was the better quarterback this past year.
And you let me ramble about a lot of stuff. I don't know if you even said top five.
No, I just simply said who's better between those two guys. I leave the top five alone because I don't even want to get into that because we already know you. Anytime you say that Ben is the number one quarterback with Patrick Mahomes in the NFL, with Drew Brees in the NFL, I'm just like, I can't have that conversation with you. So I don't even go there.
I'm trying to dissect my top five right now because whenever that conversation comes, it's going to be tough.
It's not. You're going to say Ben at number one, and then from there, I don't care about the rest of the conversation.
That's what I mean. The rest of my ranking is going to be tough to fit in.
As soon as you say Ben at one, bro, it's like I got to throw your whole ranking away, bro.
Someone's unfortunately going to be six. They're going to be out of the top five.
The fact that Mahomes is not the clear-cut one, I got to throw your list away. Like, I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Dude, I've been saying
like what? What are we talking about?
I've been saying Ben's won my whole life, and I'm not going to stop.
Exactly. So for me, so how does that even make it a legit conversation to have?
We could talk about other things. Like, that's fine because I think you're starting to get used to like, all right, we're talking Ben, and this isn't really going anywhere. Let's just move on.
And that's what I always do.
So that's fine. Yeah, we can just talk about other stuff.
But we're talking Brady right now to the Bucs, and the reason why I'm hype about it is because first off. Like I said, man, he's still a dope quarterback. I don't care about his age. And he did have a lot of receivers with drops. He had a depleted receiving core in New England, nowhere near as talented as what he's walking into right now in Tampa. When you look at those receivers in Tampa, he's walking into 2,000-yard receivers. And that's not even counting Brashard Perriman.
Are they keeping it?
They might. I don't know.
They keep it.
Like, well, he had over 600 yards. That would have been top two on our team receiving.
Well, here's what happened because one of them got hurt, so he came in as the next receiver. Then the other one got hurt, so he was the number one, and he was playing like a number one, like the first round pick he was. So if you get him as your third receiver, man.
That's dangerous.
It is.
That's all they need to do is get a running back, and they can either do that through free agency. There's still some available running backs out there, or the draft. So you have some options. So that's why I'm like, dude. And he has the tight end. He has OJ Howard can ball. We know he can ball.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm like, dude, I'm excited to see him down there because he hasn't had an offense like this, like in terms of the weapons in years. Now, granted, he might have had one or two pieces. Now, no, we can go about it because okay, you can say he had Gronk. But for even the last year they won the Super Bowl, who was they had Gronk, and then Edelman. Edelman was still inconsistent. He was because he missed the first half of the year with suspension that year they won the Super Bowl.
Am I off on this? But did Gordon play that whole year? Or no.
No, he was in and out as well because he didn't even play in that Super Bowl. Because remember he played half of the year, and then when he was about to play us was when he had the whole going into rehab. I'm taking myself away from the team type thing.
Really? Okay. Because the one, I think he had like 700 or 800 yards.
Yes. Yeah. His first year there. Then the second year was when that's the year they won the Super Bowl. Because remember, he never played a full season up there.
I think I'm trying to put this all together. I think they lost that Super Bowl actually against the Eagles, right?
Yes.
Okay, they lost. And then did he come back and he barely played and then they won against the Rams? Okay.
Because the game, literally he was still on the roster until leading up to the game versus us. And that's when he checked him into rehab. And then we ended up beating him. We ended up beating Brady. And then they lost again to Miami on the last second, like, Hail Mary play where Gronk is trying to tackle the guy.
And we lost to the Saints. Okay, now this is all adding up now. Jeez.
So it's like, over the past couple of years, he might have had one or two talented players, but he hasn't had the core group of talent like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like who was his true number one? No. Think about it.
Those running backs though, with James White and Sonny Michel.
I said, who was his
for the
true
system
number one receiver been?
Bro,
Julian Edelman or Gronk?
Listen, bro, I'm with you, man.
So for me,
I'm with
like,
you. I'm just saying. They had a certain system in place for him to win games.
I'm not saying they have a system in place. I'm simply saying it was not as talented as what he's walking into in
100%,
Tampa.
100%.
That's what I'm saying right now. This is going to be one of the most talented offenses that he's played on for a while.
Yeah, 100%. No, I'm with you. It is going to be exciting, and we'll see what happens.
I see because now you get nervous.
Huh?
I just saw the nervous look. You were like, yo, I'm about to get on this Brady, the Bucks train. Hold on. That means they might be better than Pittsburgh. Wait a minute. I got to start recalibrating this thing. Okay. All right. I saw the look.
Well, that's my point. I'm not trying to jump on any train here because it's Steelers or die. I don't mess with any other team. I can't stand people that have second teams or get excited. We're not even
saying second teams, but it's a thing called like being a realist.
I just like Brady. It's good for him. It's gonna be exciting to see. What?
You funny.
What do you mean?
You're funny, man.
What?
We just having a real conversation right now,
I am
bro.
too, yeah.
That's always having a real conversation right now.
Okay, yes. Yeah. So what do you mean? What was so funny about that?
Just your face, man.
Huh?
Because you were getting excited and you're like, hold on, I can't do that. I saw the look on your face like, I'm not allowed to. No, I got to make this where Steelers are going to be the best team ever next year. Period.
No, that's cool.
I saw the look on your face. I saw it. I saw this. It was like,
I'm looking to do.
Hold on. No. Hey, wait a minute now.
No, because here's what happens. Here's the problem. And ESPN does this. All news networks do this. Sports news networks. Something happens. All right, Brady to Bucks. Okay. And then it's just overload of, it's amazing, blah, blah, Brady, this and that, the Bucks, best team ever. I don't want to hear it.
The best team ever, but...
Because, and here's my point, people bailed on Brady last year saying he sucked, and now you're going to come back and...
Who said he sucked?
Everyone did last year.
Bro, why are you in your feelings?
I'm not.
I'm in your feelings.
I'm just saying.
People bailed on Brady, man. Nobody loved... They were in the playoffs. We weren't in the playoffs. They were in the playoffs.
Yeah, but people bailed on him saying he lost it.
Well, they expected him to find a way to beat the Titans.
They
did.
Well, here's the thing. I went over those rankings in the middle of the season. They had him ranked at like 12th or something like that.
At the time, that's what the play reacted. That's what the play reflected.
A lot of people were ripping on it, but that wasn't his fault. And that's what I was saying. He's still top 5. People bailed on him. All of a sudden, new team, Brady's back.
But it's hard for you to say.
He's always been there.
My thing is this. It's hard for anybody to take your quarterback ranking serious when you got an injured Ben as a number 1.
Yeah, but you...
Stop it.
That's what I said. You can just throw that out if you want.
How do you throw that out? I'm just saying, like, that is the disconnect right now, man.
I think you're the only one doing that, though.
I think there's a lot of people that do that, man.
Well, I'm talking to these people and I'm talking to you. Just separate. Just understand. Just understand who I am.
How do you separate that? Like, how? I'd rather you just say Ben isn't on the list. No. Ben is on a separate list.
Hell no.
Then how's it a list then? Like, the list doesn't make sense.
Because watch out. That's what I'm telling you. Watch out. Watch out.